Welcome to your daily focus for April the 20th, 2018. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now let's turn to the cards and see what they reveal about the energy and how to use it in a positive light so we can move forward successfully. The Knight of Cups. He's our knight in shining armor. If you are looking for love, it just may appear seemingly out of nowhere. This is enjoying the company of another. Hearts touching. This could be new passions, new dreams, new desires. Going forward in them, seemingly appearing out of nowhere. You get this aha moment, an eureka moment. You start to see how you can move forward. Ace of Swords, new paths. New paths, new directions, and the sword looks like it came from the bowels of the earth and is shooting towards the heavens. So this is our deepest passions, our dreams, our desires, our goals, and taking steps forward. Aligning ourselves with our focus, our path, our goals, our dreams. And the Emperor. Well, all month we have the Emperor's energy, so it's magnified when he shows up in our reading, doesn't it? With the 4 energy for April. Because he is the 4th card. He is also one of our highest intuitives in the deck. He is one of our highest diplomats in the deck. So we do have that kind of energy today. Now let's go back to the Knight of Cups, shall we? Knight of Cups shows up here, and this could be love coming out of nowhere. A passion, a desire, a dream, a path forward, especially since an ace follows it. This could be learning something new today that sends you in a whole different direction than what you had planned. Maybe you don't even realize it yet. Maybe you'll realize it months down the road how you somehow got onto a different path. You let your passion lead you. You let your heart lead you to a certain extent. I love the fact that the Ace of Swords is right in the middle. And in some ways, that path is almost like a hindrance to us today. Maybe we don't know how to step onto that path. Maybe we don't know the right actions. Maybe we're not saying the right words. Maybe we are getting frustrated. Maybe that's the energy of the push forward. And don't give up on yourself right now. Don't allow frustrations to come in. We have the Emperor, and the Emperor is all about the plan, making the plan. When the Emperor makes a plan, he's listened to all of his advisors. He's asked questions. And when he sets a plan in motion, he doesn't hope, he doesn't wish that it may turn out somewhat good. He knows it's going to be successful. He knows it at the core of his person that he is going to be successful with his endeavor because he has a plan. He has looked forward to see where the holes might be, where the booby traps are set. He knows how to divert the plan B, the plan C, having the knowledge. So it is about looking at the plan today. It is about the plan coming together a little bit more today. Something happened, something connected with your passions, your dreams, and I kind of get the feeling with the King of Cups, or the Knight of Cups here, that the more we go with the flow and just experience life and look for happiness and laughter and joy, he holds out that cup to us. Says, come on, let's go have some fun. And I think that's where we pick up these moments of inspiration, those aha moments, those revelations. those new paths. Maybe it's new knowledge, new ideas, new ways of doing an old thing. Let's get a affirmation card. So I think very good positive energy today. We don't want to rush forward in any way. We don't want to, with that Ace of Swords right in the middle, it is about the path that we are stepping onto. It is lying in wait for us. So there's some planning that needs to be done and some enjoyment and passion that needs to be had before we really get aligned with where we're going. So take a deep breath, enjoy the moment. Things will come together. Keep your focus on your plan, but take the chip off your shoulder on how far you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to be doing, what everybody else is supposed to be doing, and how it's not coming together, and it was supposed to happen this way. Detach from that kind of emotion, especially today with this kind of energy. We have the messenger of fire. Look at that crown. The crown of fire. Messenger of fire. Determination for a new adventure. Innovation. Independent creative action. Spirited and headstrong. I have an unstoppable spirit and co-create all that I desire, surrounded by spirit, illuminated by the wisdom that rises up within me. I set forth on a path to innovate. I trust in my vision and act accordingly, remaining true to what I most value and desire, which can manifest in many forms. Not maybe in the form that you thought it would, but it can in many forms. So don't get too attached to how it's supposed to play out, especially today. Just know that you have the ability to co-create with spirit. Determination for a new adventure. So be determined today that you are going forward, that you are going to succeed, that it lies in wait for you. It's already happened. You just haven't lived it yet. And an animal card? Absolutely an animal card. It's so cold, colder than it should be. It's not so cold, we're surviving. But there's snow on the ground still. And we got the robins flying around going, what the heck? I've got 2 Canadian geese trying to nest on my property, so we'll see if they decide to stay. That'd be very cool. I had a dog, and I've lived on this property like my whole life. So, but I had a dog years and years and years ago, Rosie. Oh, she was just beautiful, and she was part lab, black lab, and she was part Rottweiler. So she had the colors of a Rottie, and kind of the build of a Rottie, but she was a little bit leaner with the lab traits. But she loved swimming. And every year, she lived till she was 14. She passed away on Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. So, the 1 year. But anyways, back to my story. Every year, these geese would come. These geese would come, and they would land in the creek that's behind my house. And they would squawk and squawk and squawk, and Rosie would just be, going crazy trying to get out of the house, and I'd let Rosie out of the house, and she'd run down there, and she'd swim with these geese the whole summer. And they'd have babies, and when they went out, flying and whatnot, she would stay with the babies, and that was before, you know, we had cameras, you know, on our phone and everything. I wish I would have had a video of something like that. And every year it broke my heart after she passed that these geese were back again and they were squawking, and there was no Rosie to let out that year. But people would canoe and kayak down the creek, and she would swim from just the property. She would never go any farther than the property, but you should have saw the looks on some of these people's faces, because it looked like a Rottweiler was swimming after them. And they didn't know what to make of that, but she wasn't hurting anybody. Independence, says the cat. And I have a white heron, too, on the property, making a nest on the other side of the creek. So I can't wait for it to get a little warmer so I can sit out there and watch them. And I think I saw a beaver on the property, so it's just so cool. Clever, secretive, mysterious, intelligent, independent, nocturnal. It's your road and your road alone. Others may walk it with you, but no one can walk it for you. If you've chosen cat, this is a strong message that you are to look at where in your life you are relying too heavily on others. Cat tells you that you are intelligent and clever enough to walk your path alone. If you've just received a new job or a job promotion, you may feel you are walking unsteadily. The cat tells you that you are not giving yourself enough credit. With regards to relationships, cat tells you that you need to look at the balance of the relationship. Have you been letting your partner take the lead in making the decisions without your input? If so, it's time to rebalance the relationship. Cats have always been associated with mystery and the supernatural, and it was once believed that cats were demons or spirits and witches used them as their familiars. They can sometimes be unpredictable and sneaky. You may be interested in the supernatural or the occult. Cat tells you to research and learn. Cats are also associated with healers and healing with their calming purrs, being used on a vibrational level as healing. Cat may be telling you that you are in need of some healing. You can snuggle with cat or kitten, but if you aren't fond of the creatures, you can use massage, meditation, acupuncture. You might simply just need a cat nap. Cats are also nocturnal, and since many are afraid of the darkness, cat tells you that it's time for you to look within at the deep and dark fears that you have suppressed. Now, where do you feel that you can't stand alone? You can't do it on your own. You don't have a sense of independence. You might get that aha moment. You might get that epiphany that you've got this, that you can do it. That it's great to have people supporting you, but if they stopped supporting you, you would still be okay. You'd be better than okay, because you've got yourself. It's your path and yours alone. And people can walk it with you, but they can't walk it for you. So buying the treadmill does not get you in better shape. Actually, using the treadmill will. Reading the manual on the treadmill will not. Doing the treadmill, walking on the treadmill, will. So I think Kat is also telling us, you know, not to be the procrastinator today. To look at the plan, focus on the plan, and experience the happiness and joy and the passions that show up in your path today. Don't be too serious today. Know you've got this. Know that that path lays in the wait for you. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.